Must.
Do you know what episode this is before I start?
16.
Are you 100%
Is it?
sure?
17.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking look it up.
17. 16 is my final answer. If I'm right, you both owe me $1, and if I'm wrong, I owe you nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm not taking this deal.
It sounds doable.
Yeah, I think it's
I
fair.
like it. I like it. I like
It's
it.
$1.
I like it. High stakes.
Okay.
It's episode 17.
Is it?
Yeah, you said 16 final answer.
I also said 17, so we gotta get
No. You don't get to win by default. That's not how this works.
I didn't see either one of you throwing out guesses.
I fucking know better.
I'll leave that. Hey guys, and welcome to the Awkward and Doing It Wrong podcast, episode 17. Apparently,
Supposedly.
That's
You
what
just
they
did
tell
one,
us.
gave me $1. It's 16. You fucking liar.
The internet doesn't lie.
No, there was one Nickole technically wasn't in.
Let's go renumber these really
You
quick.
did a podcast without me?
I'm pretty sure
I feel
like a long time ago.
there may have been one. I don't know. We had more than 3 of us back then.
What? Did
Yeah,
we?
I know. I don't fucking know.
yeah.
I doubt we never did a podcast with only 2 people.
Okay.
No, definitely no.
So
I think that's just called you streaming.
yeah. So it's me, Travis. It's Flame Wheel,
That's me.
and then there's Nickole,
Hey, guys.
who is clicking because she's playing League, and it's fine. Everybody knows you're a League head.
What?
Is
That's
that-
not even a thing.
It's like a meth head, but different.
You can't make up your own word like that.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
What?
It's my YouTube
disagree.
channel.
My YouTube channel.
It's a
Yeah,
collaboration.
It's been 5 weeks, I think,
Ish.
ish. And
Well, if someone hadn't overslept that one time.
Yeah.
it was
listen.
more important. I sat down, and before I knew it, it was 3 hours later. It's not my fault. Maybe you should have took a
We
nap.
sat in here and talked for an hour just waiting for you.
Yeah, a whole
You
hour
could have recorded
of
your own podcast without me, but you needed me.
podcast.
I think it was
Edit.
because then you would have had to edit it, and you didn't want to.
Oh God. Don't ask me to do that.
Edit what? We wouldn't have
What?
to edit anything. We got it perfect the first time.
There's no editing the audio, but I'd have to put the background stuff on it.
No.
Duh.
That's different.
Yeah, duh. But anyway,
The trick is to open your XSplit and just have the background there.
and I've checked before I started. I have nothing muted. I streamed today, so.
Oh, good for you.
I'm glad the mic isn't muted. I don't want to do this again.
You guys are never going to believe this.
I don't want to.
That was literally just one of the most draining moments of my life. You're like, guys, I was muted the whole fucking time. I just wanted to rip all of my hair out one by one.
Oh, that sounds awful.
And then I
Yeah,
made
exactly.
them re-record it. Against their
bullshit.
will.
It wasn't natural.
No, it was natural because we just didn't talk about the same stuff over again.
That's true. But yeah.
So, it is what it is.
We could have had an hour and a half long podcast, but no.
Nickole would never allow for this.
Somebody had to break it. No.
She'd be like, she's looking at her watch right now. She's like, it's fucking 7. Get the fuck out of here. Or 6 or whatever her time is.
5? It's 5 right now.
Yes, but once it's 6, she'll be like, we're done.
Like, okay, see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
And now, about an hour is all I can take of these stupid fucking dicks. And you're out. And you're out.
Yeah.
Tell
but
me
in-
how you really feel.
A lot of stuff has happened over the last 5 weeks.
Oh God.
A lot of things and stuff
Indeed.
and things. Flame Wheel will take
So
us from there.
Nickole saved a cat.
I'm a hero. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, so listen, I was driving
Thanks.
to work. It was just a normal day, and then I'm in like a 4-lane road, right? It's not a highway; it's just a main road. And I'm driving. There's a car in front of me, and I see it drive over this little thing, and then it just rolls in the road, and I'm like, "Oh my god, is that a kid?" Out loud, I'm the only person in this car. Oh my god, is that a kitten?
I
And
think you
I'm
said,
behind this person, so I drive over it too, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. And then I look at my rearview mirror and I'm like, is it dead? Is it dead? Is it dead? And I see it move and I'm like, shit. So I pull into this gas station parking lot, barely turn off my car. I'm like, well, I gotta turn it off because I don't want somebody to steal it, whatever. And then I start running towards this kitten. And there's this guy on like this motorcycle thing. And he sees me and he points to the kitten. And I like shake my head and I still running towards the kitten. And he pulls out and he kind of pulls sideways into one of the lanes of traffic to kind of like, I guess signal that something's going on or whatever. And so I run and I go to pick up the little kitten and I run to the sidewalk and I'm like looking around to see if there are any more little kittens in the middle of the road. And I don't see any. I didn't see a mama cat either, and nobody else was chasing this kitten. So I was like, okay, well, obviously it's lost, so I'm taking it. And I'm just like, I pick it up and I take it. I'm like, well, you're coming to work with me. So I drive into work and I pull in and I go inside and my office manager and one of the other girls are there. And I'm like, guys, we have a situation. And I tell them the story and I'm like in tears crying at this point because this is just traumatic for me. And I think I was more traumatized than this kitten.
Cat's like, what the fuck's wrong with this lady?
I was like, we gotta keep it. And they're like, it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. It's okay. And so we get in a box and a blanket, and my office manager goes to her house and gets some soft cat food. And we're like, we're finding this kitten a home. And I was like, well, if we can't find it at home, it's coming home with me, I guess. But we found it at home, so
nice.
That's how I saved a kitten.
Nice. Good job.
I know. I was really proud of myself.
You know,
you.
I knew the story, so I knew what you said, but I thought you said, I thought he hit a kid, and I'm like, please don't tell me you've mistaken the kid for a kitten.
No, it's a teeny tiny little kitten.
Was that a kid?
So it's like the same day, and my doctor's telling the story, and he doesn't remember where it happened, but he's like, yeah, apparently these people were driving, and they drove over a trash bag. They got out. They didn't have time to open it and look and see what was inside it, but they threw the bag in the back of their vehicle. And I'm standing there. I'm like, what the fuck is he telling me right now? And he's like, yeah, they go and they open it, and it was $2 million. Oh. And I was like, I was seriously sitting here thinking that you're about to tell me that they ran over an animal. And he's like, no, why would I tell you that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's been one of those days.
He looked at you mortified. There's an animal in there.
I was like, why are you telling me this? He's like, I wasn't going to tell you a sad story. And I was like, well, I didn't expect you to say they found $2 million.
Turns out the post office oopsed.
I'll take some of that. You give me $2 million, I'm gone.
I was like, why couldn't I like run over $2 million or hell, even $100 or something? You know, like, fuck.
Give or take.
1,000, whatever.
Whatever. Enough to let me pay off my student loans. We'll go with that.
I don't have any. So.
Oh, good for you. No, I don't even know what it is right now. They should just pay it all off with how all the shit going on, but that'll never happen.
Are you telling me
fuck you.
Stimulus check didn't pay for your student loans?
No, but it wasn't that. Listen, I'll take it though.
Went straight into my credit card debt.
I went straight into my new TV.
Whoop whoop.
Oh. Yes, I was one of those people.
Well, that's what the intent was.
I don't have student loans. I don't have credit card debt. My bills are paid. Like.
Hey, I don't judge you. I'm the person who has gift cards saved up for years waiting for this PS5.
$500.
I have like 400, at least 400 plus worth of gift cards.
Damn.
They're like, you should use those. I'm like, I'm saving it.
It has no expiration date. Get off me.
They're like, you should use that on something. I am. Long-term planning.
How dare you?
Trust me, by the end of this year, I won't have them anymore. You can shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That all makes sense now.
Yeah. Next.
So there you were, Travis. You were streaming on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And there just so happens to be this other Travis. I think last name Scott.
Okay. So
doing some kind of Fortnite thing.
Yeah, you know the rapper, I believe, right, Nickole? Travis Scott?
Yes, I am familiar with Travis Scott. I like rap.
Okay. I was just making...
That was like the widest way to say that.
Yes,
I do like the rap.
Called me rap.
I too dabble in the rap. So Travis Scott was doing a Fortnite concert. I don't know how this works. I was streaming like fucking Yakuza 5. And people kept coming in to my stream and asking me if I was Travis Scott. At first I thought they were kidding until my stream got up to like 250 viewers of people asking me if I was Travis Scott. And like my stream peaked at 276 viewers. And in the game, there was an actual concert going on in the game, and people thought it was the actual Fortnite concert.
Wow.
So there were people. People like this is a fraud. This isn't the Fortnite concert. I'm like, all right.
You're like, yeah,
Yep, definitely didn't read the title of my stream.
Did you see that I wasn't playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
You fucked.
Yeah, she's like, I believe what was the one? They were like, it's Yakuza, so it's a Japanese game, and and they were like, this is fake. This isn't Travis Scott. He's not Japanese. I'm like, no shit. It was like the fun. It was definitely the funniest thing that went down. I still have people that thought it was funny that came in there that was serious, but they still come back every once in a while and ask me if I'm Travis Scott just because they thought it was funny.
I mean, that is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts, and it was like the entire 4-hour stream too. Like people were still asking me after the Fortnite thing was over.
Oh my god.
It's like, yeah. Eventually, I was just like, yeah, I'm him.
He had like a picture of him posted in like the corner of the screen.
Yeah. At one point, I just thought like what the fuck? Like maybe I just sound like him. I've never heard him talk before.
Okay, that's exactly what I was just getting ready to say. Like, I feel like you don't sound like him.
I feel like I wouldn't. Like,
Like, I don't think you do, but whatever.
I mean, you never know. I'll have to listen to an interview or something.
I don't know. Have you ever heard Ozzy Osbourne talk?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's mushmouth.
Some people just don't sound like the way they sing.
I mean, if I ever sound like Ozzy Osbourne,
Like
just
Brown.
off me, please.
We wouldn't understand you too off you.
That's true. No, off me.
Better than mumble rapping.
Yeah.
Also, you got a new computer, Travis?
I did. Only $2,300.
Jesus.
Pocket change.
Pocket change. I needed. My computer was not acting right, and what I was getting tired of is it had an HDD instead of a solid state drive, and
It makes everything so much better, bro.
my load times took for fucking ever on everything. And I'm like, between that and the fact that I bought this PC, I upgraded it a year later because the one I bought initially was fucking garbage after a year, and I had to spend $800 more just to upgrade the fucking thing. And then, yeah, it worked better, but like I still didn't trust it to play games. It still didn't work right when I was playing games. Like, even like Telltale games, I shouldn't use that much for chugging. So I was like, this is bullshit. I've had it for a number of years. I'm just going to buy a fucking new one. I know it's a pain in the ass because I shouldn't have to because it's only been like 5 years, but it's better than me banging my head against the wall and waiting for it to start getting to the point where it starts blue screening, which was the next step.
Oof. Yeah, that's the worst.
So I was like, I'm just gonna jump out in front of this.
Yeah, I got myself a new power supply for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
For my computer, thinking because I was dabbling and learning how to overclock the CPU on the computer, and I thought I wasn't getting enough power. Turns out, no, I just have a shitty CPU.
Gasp.
Well, no, that sucks because like you can go on YouTube and see this particular CPU doing like double what mine's doing. So, or a fourth as powerful. Anyways, I can't math.
What is your CPU again?
It was what was that? i5-8070, I think is what it was called.
Okay, mine's an i9.
Well, no, it's an i7 processor.
Oh, okay.
But it was something called a Haswell chip, and specifically, those are designed in such a way that if you slam enough power into them, you can generally overclock them beyond what normal performance right now is on most processors.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with mine. I just think my old computer was cursed.
Maybe.
Because I changed out everything. Like when I upgraded it, it was everything. The motherboard, literally everything except for the RAM. And I didn't have a solid state drive, but still, it still didn't work right.
Solid state's nice. Oh, did I tell you I finally figured out how to make my hard drive like actual 4 terabytes?
Yeah, you mentioned you got it to work. I don't know if you told me how.
It only took me 4 hours and 1 piece of malware later to do it.
Woo!
Turns out when you first put Windows on a computer,
Mm-hmm.
it turns your hard drive into something called an MBR, which I don't know what the acronym stands for, but MBRs can only read 2 gigs.
Mm.
So you have to go in, use some kind of third-party software, because the only way to fix it is to basically erase your hard drive inside of Windows.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get a piece of software. One company wanted to charge like $50 for the one task I needed, and then I found a free one, but it came with malware, but whatever. Got rid of the malware and switched it over to something called a GBS or some shit, and I have 4 gigs instead, or 4 terabytes instead of 2.
You following this, Nickole?
No, you guys are saying a lot of words I don't understand.
I figured as much.
You have a fancy computer that run real great.
That run good game.
Run good.
Good.
Is best.
Very
So, murder hornets.
I haven't seen any.
Well, they're in Washington State
Is that it?
currently.
Are they just like fenced in?
No, they're
Are they
trying to
just
eradicate them.
There's
haven't
people at the
migrated
borders like offensive linemen.
I don't know. I feel like a different state would have seen them by now. Although, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry if you live in Washington.
I mean, whatever. How dare they not come somewhere else?
No, I'm just saying it's like murder hornets were a thing, but like they're not everywhere. They're just in Washington. So
that's because I'll murder the fuck out of them.
If people were really worried about it, which there were a lot of people really worried about the murder hornets, and I'm like,
well, they kill the fuck out of some honeybees.
Yeah, well, so do humans.
I've done it with my hand before.
And it hurts because motherfuckers sting you anyway.
No. I hit him on top. Just get
You're killing our honeybees? See,
he flew in my face. He asked for it.
A honeybee.
The correct name are European honeybees. Honeybees are not native to the United States.
Okay, nerd.
They're actually their own invasive species.
What's
just saying.
These bugs.
Nerd.
An entomologist.
I want to go with yes, but then Travis was calling me a nerd. Well, you're just like we're just talking about murder bees here, and you're just like, well, actually, the circumference of a circle, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't say anything about no goddamn circles. I know all these squares make a circle.
An entomologist. Ha, I'm right.
Actually, the honeybee doesn't show up in the Upper Peninsula. You don't even know what peninsula means. Shut the fuck up, Travis.
Yeah, what's a peninsula? I want you to answer that question. Right?
I'm not on trial here.
Do you know what a peninsula is?
I am not on trial here.
Oh, that is a
no. You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. Nobody's gonna get that.
No one's gonna get that. Travis has been playing a freaking like Ace Attorney game.
Okay. So a peninsula is a piece of land almost surrounded by water or projecting out into a body of water. I did look it up. That was exactly what that was in my head.
That's exactly what Google told you.
That was in my head.
He just fucking knows it.
I didn't say when it entered my head, but it was in my head.
You said Pictionary?
A dictionary.
I heard Pictionary.
What were we talked about? Something?
He wouldn't know how to draw it either.
How dare you?
Qatar is a peninsula.
Oh, sorry.
How dare you?
Florida is a peninsula.
Florida should be in the goddamn sea.
We were talking about the murder hornets.
Murder hornets.
And how they're just staying in Washington.
See, no,
they're currently only been spotted in Washington.
For anybody new listening, this is what happens. We start with murder hornets, we end at peninsula.
They still haven't found Bigfoot, and he apparently lives up there. So.
Yeah, see? I don't think murder.
Everybody Bigfoot is just trying to live his own life, and you people keep fucking with him.
Yeah, listen, I want to go live with Bigfoot. I'm just
Exactly. He's probably pretty cuddly. Probably smells though.
That's fine.
Probably smells awful.
He doesn't get found. Nobody's found him. They don't know where he lives. They don't know anything.
And that's why, people get these videos of him just standing right out in the open.
Those are fake.
I know,
It's like they know.
Because, that's how easy they are to find. They're just out there, out in the boot.
Out in the boot.
What are you talking about?
So, what are the side effects of getting stung by a murder hornet?
It is one of the most painful stings on the record, according to the pain index.
I was gonna say, doesn't like Australia or somewhere have something that stings and it hurts really bad?
They have a lot of things.
Well,
there's a guy.
So the Australians are over there, and they're like, "We have that fucking in my backyard right now."
Yeah. Well, Australians have spiders the size of fucking houses in their house,
okay.
so.
I have spiders the size of houses in my house.
And then you haven't even moved yet.
Nope.
Should have burnt the house down.
I'm proud of you.
I call the bug guy. He comes.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. Hey, bug guy.
Bug guy.
Is that what
they
you
can
call
kill
him?
up to 40 bees per minute.
Per minute?
Per minute.
Jesus, they're just going on a rampage, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, what kills the murder hornets besides stepping on them?
A swift kick in the ass.
Praying mantises can get them if they catch them. What the bees in Japan do is they swarm the murder hornets and then shake really, really rapidly to the point where they raise the internal temperature of the murder hornet to the point where it cooks on the inside, which is only like a few degrees lower than what would kill the honeybees.
Why
This is so science.
Insects scary?
Because yeah.
That's literally scary that they have that mentality. Like, we have to swarm it and then shake it to death.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's either it's kill or be killed.
There's a guy who's been stung by like almost every insect on Earth and has a pain rating.
Why the fuck is he doing this?
Yes, it's his pain rating system. Anyways, so he rated it a 4, which is as high as you can go on his chart. He said, "My hand complete." Say again.
Why is 4 the highest?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
It's his system.
Well,
his system's stupid. He's stupid. Probably is stupid. That's why he's allowing himself to get stung.
Okay, continue.
Right. So he got stung on his hand. It completely seized up and locked in place. He said about 45 seconds after the initial sting. 20 minutes later, and swelling had expanded considerably, while Peter described the subsequent hour as some of the most painful things he's ever faced. In a follow-up video, he described almost 36 hours of pain, which transitioned from searing to itching overnight, even after treating with ice packs and antihistamines. It's like a fully plumped-up hot dog, he said.
So he didn't go to the hospital?
Apparently not. The swelling is all the way down into my elbow and all the way up through my wrist, and I think if you stick me with a fork right now, I would explode.
Oh. Go poof! You should have tried
The venom and the sting of the Asian giant hornet is both neurotoxic and necrotic.
So
I don't know what that means.
Pretty much. Neurotoxin is like it attacks your neurosystem, like your brain and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then necrotic means it starts to rot.
I'm sure I probably heard those words in Resident Evil at some point.
It's like me when you guys are talking about computers.
I'm like, what are these words?
You're saying a lot of stuff, and I understand a little of it.
Those are big words. This is like when I find a note in Resident Evil, and they're doing all this doctor talk, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about.
As a rule, Flamewell is a giant fucking nerd.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm just glad that I understand what you're saying.
It's like you got stuck being a dental hygienist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School and shit.
Yeah.
You lose your emphasis when you add end shit to the end, you know?
With my job, it's like, they ask me a question, I don't know what they mean. I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to check into that and call you back. And I'm just like, Google, follow me. And just type it into
like
Google.
Like the peninsula thing?
Yeah. And then type it back. They'll be like, oh, I don't know why anybody would ask me, what's a peninsula? I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna get back to you on that one. and then I'll call them back and be like, the smartest person ever.
Just blows my mind.
Don't
No one's
judge
ever
me.
accused you of being smart, Travis.
Listen. I'm a dude who works
Your
with the
team
public,
gets going.
who comes home, doesn't care about the public anymore, and streams. I don't have to care about peninsulas.
You should.
I don't.
I don't actually think the peninsula thing's that important.
It's not.
I
Which
just
is
feel
why
like
I don't
that
know
isn't
it.
A general knowledge that you should just know, though.
I know stuff you probably wouldn't know. We're not talking about it right now, though.
Because he doesn't know at the top of his head.
I mean, I have to
He's
think
got to
about
Google it.
I have to Google what I don't that you don't know.
Okay. So, besides other insects, like what kills the murder hornets? Like raid or?
Probably. Raid will kill anything.
Even you.
So. Yeah, but why
Oh,
are
it'll
people
kill the
so-
fuck out of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have like? Can you go to the hospital and like, will they be able to treat it?
If we were in Asia, maybe.
But we don't have anything here, even though we have murder hornets.
No, it's in only one place right now. Just like the COVID was just in one place.
Okay, but still.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Only
like
in one
it's
place,
possible.
definitely. That COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Definitely,
we
it
see
didn't
how
spread.
that turned out. It spread. If the murder hornets migrate, then we need vaccines or treatments or something.
Yeah. Then we have COVID and murder hornets running wild. It's like a movie.
We don't need murder hornets to spread. We got enough bullshit already.
Everything's spreading.
Including man spreading.
That's true.
Damn
It's-
it, Cloud.
Even the people trying to show people man spread by going out. Have you seen those videos where a female goes out and they like exaggerate it and they're like laying on the fucking bench? It's like, get the fuck out of here.
You know what that's called? Being
Well,
homeless.
No, I
That's-
don't know what you guys are talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about, actually.
It's the people that spread their legs, and females get mad because they're like, "You're taking up all the seating area." Never heard of that before?
People get mad because when guys sit down, they open their legs.
Yeah, because there's nothing there. See, I do know stuff that Nickole doesn't know. Damn, hate to see it. May as well use Google on that one.
Stupid stuff. I would be proud of that, bud.
It's like I want to know. It's just I happen to know.
Okay.
I watched a funny video once.
I don't know. I guess I never had that problem. Like I haven't.
No, most people don't, but a lot of people do, apparently.
Who are these lot of people?
Like, you
People
just
on the
sit down
internet that they're like the bitch, you know them.
just because they sit down and the guy had his legs open and wouldn't like scooch them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Manspreading.
Okay, but if you're able to sit down and the guy still has enough room, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. They're saying that they should not sit like that. They should sit like females because obviously there's nothing there. There's no reason for guys to have their legs spread like that. I know it's stupid. You don't have to tell me.
I just thought that you guys sat like that because it was comfy.
It is comfy.
It is
apparently.
comfy because the opposite is less comfy.
Okay, well, you don't have to fucking smash your knees together like nobody is saying that you just have to use your entire force and just
What I'm saying is there's videos of women who get mad about it, who like go out and they do the same thing, but they exaggerate and they have their legs like spread way apart. It's like, yeah, nobody sits like that. It's stupid. People are stupid.
You can't just but like you can't just like ask the guy, hey, can you?
No, you got to make a YouTube video.
Ah.
And most likely become famous because everybody watching that YouTube video is also a moron.
Hey man, when I grow up, I want to be a big star. I want to be in movies.
I'm gonna be TikTok famous, so.
Yeah, she got 14 likes.
On a TikTok.
She's retiring.
Yep.
She's made it. She's made it to the big time.
She's gone.
Until I get paid for it. I'm just waiting for him to really blow up. That's not gonna
TikTok?
happen.
Being owned by a Chinese corporation? Yeah.
TikTok.
Good
Listen, I
luck.
got bored, okay?
Listen.
Listen, I have cats. They're adorable.
They are.
Oh, did I tell you I was house sitting a cat?
I have seen that on your Instagram. How long are you?
She's supposed to move out on the 1st.
Instagram.
Yeah, I have an Instagram.
You never gave me no Instagram.
It's on my YouTube.
You never gave me. Oh,
No one ever clicks it.
That's probably why I never go into your about. That's what I need to do.
You just don't know me.
I click on your videos. I don't click on the about. I already know you.
Travis, do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, but I don't post. I have one with my Twitch name and everything, but I don't really post any. Well, I haven't posted anything on there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, baby. Speaking of cats.
So is the cat at your house?
Yeah, she's at my house.
Okay. You're babysitting a cat.
Yeah.
House sitting a cat.
Babysitting a cat.
What a baby.
My cat does not like other cats and has not been happy.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's weird because like my cat requires like almost no attention. She only wants her head pat on occasion, and she wants wet cat food, and that's it. This cat, on the other hand, meows constantly and needs constant attention, but don't pet her head too much.
Yeah, that sounds about like my cat.
Yeah, so like she constantly meows and constantly needs attention, which would be fine, but she knocked my monster off the TV while I was recording last night, and I was very upset.
How dare her?
How dare you?
Like, cats are assholes.
Yeah, well, I don't think she was trying to be. She's just trying to get my attention
I'm pretty sure she was
by
trying
being
to
an
be.
asshole.
I'm pretty sure she was trying to be.
Cats are assholes.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'm just waiting for that day I get a dog.
It took like 2 days to get her out from underneath the bed because they had to take. When they got the cat, it was in Richmond, which is like 2 or 3 hours away from here. This was like a 4-hour round trip, and Kitty was not happy. By the end of that, obviously.
Yeah, my cats don't like trips at all.
Well, and my rule is I always, when I bring my cat anywhere, like it's very rare I take her in the car with me, but I let her loose like the second I get in the car. Because I'd rather have her walking around being upset than trapped in a cage upset.
Yeah, I tried that with Ari, and I opened the cage for her, and she stayed in there and meowed at me. And
The entire time. She's like, no, this is the only place that's safe.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You can get out. And then she didn't, so I drug her out, and she didn't like that either, so.
I wonder why.
You drug her? How dare you?
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
How bloody dare you?
It's a really cute cat.
She was fine. No cats were harmed in the making of that.
In the making of that story. Next.
The real important question, and this was a debate that went through my head as I had ordered way too much. Can you reheat Taco Bell?
Yes. Depending on what it is.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like McDonald's fries. Like, it probably shouldn't be warmed up, but
the only way you can reheat McDonald's fries is if you have a toaster oven.
Yeah. Although I've never done it.
Microwaves don't work on fries.
They can, just not on McDonald's.
Well, you know.
Although I'm the kind of person that will eat food cold.
I'm the kind of person that
I'm not eating cold fries though. That's that's like eating disappointment.
I'm the kind of person who probably doesn't buy stuff from fast food places more than I can eat.
See,
well, you know,
I know my
limit.
limit. I know my limit. Yeah, but if I'm hungry, I'm gonna buy enough. I'm still gonna eat it all.
I have a friend that she orders pretty much 2 meals every time, and if she doesn't eat it all in one sitting, she has leftovers.
That's me ordering a pizza.
Well, it depends. I'll take. Yeah, pizza's different, and then if you're going to like an actual nice place, like, or even maybe not like nice, but even if it's like an Applebee's and you have leftovers, but like fast food, you should. I mean, you usually order
McDonald's.
Yeah, like why you go into Arby's or McDonald's and ordering like like seven double cheeseburgers?
Okay,
Arby's doesn't sell cheeseburgers.
Or 7
they do have the
beef
meat
and cheddar.
Wow,
7 beef and cheddar melt
which
things,
are amazing.
Which are great, and I'll leave me the fuck alone. I know I backed myself into a corner because I was trying to think of something that they both had.
How'd that work out for you?
Not very fucking well.
There's a barbecue brisket sandwich that I never got around to trying.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Before I did this diet, I go to Arby's all the time, but before I started this diet, I used to try different things. But I haven't. I usually go there. I get like, oh, just take the classic beef and cheddar because I'm a bitch. And,
they got the bacon beef and cheddar. It's even better.
But I usually crumble and I still get a 4-piece mozzarella stick.
He's made some real gains.
I've lost 50 pounds.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I know, but then this whole COVID-19 thing started, and now for some reason my dad gets bored at home, and he's like, let's go order something to eat. And then so I haven't gained weight, but I haven't lost any more either.
Okay, but what's your secret?
What's my secret? Just eating well.
Like healthy?
Yeah, push-ups and sit-ups.
And lots of juice.
I'm not doing push-ups and sit-ups. You had me until that.
You don't
lost me.
you don't have to. It's just you can't. I also have a treadmill here that I used to anyway.
I wish I had a treadmill. See, if
You
I
used
had
to
a
have the
treadmill,
treadmill or you used to walk it?
I used to walk it. It was even better when my parents went to Florida for a week because I kind of made my own schedule. But then they came back. I usually walk the treadmill at night before I took a shower. But now when I would usually walk on the treadmill, they're in bed and they probably don't want to listen to a treadmill.
Probably not, no.
So whatever.
I need a treadmill. I don't have any room for one, but I need one. I would rather run on a treadmill than run on the street.
It's much safer, probably.
Right now, definitely.
Well, I mean, there's a big difference. If you get hit by a vehicle on a treadmill in your house, then that was destined.
God was aiming to kill you.
Yeah, it's destiny at that point, but it could happen on the street randomly. Anyway.
Or in your case, kidnap.
Back to the subject. Yes, I feel like you can reheat Taco Bell, although I feel like just eating it cold is probably better.
I usually just get 2 chicken or steak quesadillas. Even though I usually get steak because I don't trust chicken anywhere.
Yeah, why did you have leftover Taco Bell?
I got like 2 quesadillas and I was having fun, but then I was like, I also want something else, and I ordered like 3 things, and I was like, oh yeah, I have regrets.
Did you just say
you were having fun?
Did you just say you were having fun, like the order, like you were at the drive-thru? It was like a fucking game show.
Yes, it's like pull the lever. What am I getting? Am I getting number 3 and number 6 and number 9?
You reach your initial order. You're like, oh, this is fun. I'll also take.
That may have happened.
Wow.
Maybe it's just I'm deprived of human contact.
Wow. I tell them what I want, and they say, okay, this is great.
My friend did that. We went to Taco Bell, and then we were up there paying, and she's like, I don't even remember what I ordered. And I'm like, the fuck? How much did you get? And she had like 5 or 6 different things. So I'm like, jeez.
Listen,
Louise.
I was in a Taco Bell.
I've been there. I can tell you that right now. I've been there.
I was in a Taco Bell doing my thing, and an order came up on their little computer thing. And it was like 18 tacos. I'm like, who the fuck needs
a fucking
18
champion,
tacos?
Sir.
This better be for like someone's work or something, or this is ridiculous, or like a cheaper by the dozen situation.
Damn.
But yeah, that's Taco Bell. I only really like the quesadillas myself. Let me tell you, when you watch them putting the burritos and stuff together, it's not as appealing.
For sure.
It looks nasty.
That's what I eat.
It just looks like they're slopping prison food onto a burrito.
Well, they're using grade F prison meat, only fit for soldiers and prisoners.
Yeah, that's not even 100% beef.
No, it's like 30% soy.
And something else.
That's why I usually get the quesadillas.
That's why what I do is normally I'll go grocery shopping, make my own burritos, and just get the Taco Bell seasoning. Because the seasoning on actual real like good meat is actually fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That means you'd have to cook, and you don't do that.
That's not true. I can cook.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Okay,
Next topic.
Whatever.
Nicole's question, after being pulled over, and talking to me and R9 in here the other day, she'd mentioned, why are men allowed to be topless but women aren't?
Okay, it's not like I ever thought to myself, I want to drive around with my shirt off.
But if
I ever wanted to, I would like the option.
Pooped out. You just have to carry a fake baby, and then I think you're breastfeeding. It's fine. That's allowed.
That seems way more convoluted.
It does.
Hey, I'm just trying to throw out solutions.
Okay, but like, am I not even allowed to drive around in like a swimsuit top or anything like that? I have to have a full ass shirt on.
No, I think the swimsuit top's okay.
Yeah,
I just think you can't be topless.
It's not like we're allowed to.
No nipple views.
It's not like we're allowed to walk around and drive around bottomless.
Okay,
yeah, with that attitude.
I'm not talking about about that, Travis. You guys can walk around with your shirts off and it can be completely normal.
I don't.
A girl does it and it's like, oh my god, put your boobs away.
I don't walk around with my shirt. I don't have that kind of bod.
And I'm like, okay, still.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, it's not like I have ever wanted to walk out in public topless, but if I would like to have the option to if I ever wanted.
Sometimes you gotta let the girls breathe.
And I don't want to get arrested for it. Like, I just don't understand how that's fair.
Oh, I never said it was fair.
That's stupid, actually, first of all. You'd rather see a dude driving around with his shirt off or a girl? Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, I mean, that's not the topic here.
My bias is always going to be.
Yeah. I mean, if you're asking us, well, some females maybe not, but
all boobs are precious, Travis.
not if
They should be free.
not if they're to your knees.
Not with that attitude.
Just saying.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
No,
You brought this topic in.
That's just the risk you take yourself.
Sometimes gravity is not your friend.
I just think it's kind of bullshit.
But we're not allowed to walk around without the bottom, with no clothes on our bottom half.
Yeah, but that's true. Both
Neither am I.
That's true.
Neither are women. That argument is invalid.
There is no lower level cleavage.
So basically, what Nickole is rooting for is she wants to drive around naked.
All right, and second of all,
That
I
sounds
don't want to
uncomfortable.
see men walk around with no pants on. Right?
No.
I don't.
No one wants to see dicks. No one ever wants to see dicks.
That's why I don't go to nude beaches, right?
Gross.
Oh, I guess if I went to a nude beach, then I could.
Yeah, but that's a lot of effort and a lot of people you don't want to see naked.
Like, the wheels are turning up there. It's like, oh, I can go to a nude beach.
I don't know where any nude beaches are. None of them are close.
I don't think those are legal where you are. I don't even think you have beaches.
I don't.
Sad face.
Some beach.
I'm like 3 miles from the beach and I can't even go there. The
we
beaches
have
are closed to recreation.
In America?
Merc.
Listen,
Is that just a European thing?
I mean, I'm sorry about people pushing against your ability to have your boobs out.
I just think we as a society need to normalize girls
Boob.
driving with their shirts off.
We as a society need to normalize boobs out.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
I'm not against this. I'm
You-
not against this.
You
whatsoever.
just go into the grocery store. It's just, hey.
Oh my god, I had a people of Walmart incident the other day.
Uh-oh.
Oh, do tell. I'm ready.
Okay, but it turned out actually to be not really anything. But I look over and there's this woman. She's older than me, but she's not old. She's older than me. She has on like a sheer top, and it's kind of long, almost like a dress. So I think it might have been some kind of a swimsuit cover-up. And I look over, and I swear to God, I see her ass. I'm like, she's not wearing any pants? Hand to God, looked like she wasn't wearing any kind of pants whatsoever. But apparently, she was wearing skin-colored shorts, and you couldn't see the bottom of them because it was the same length as the top she was wearing.
Oh.
And I was like, what the actual fuck are you doing wearing that? Make sure people know that you have pants on because I almost had a heart attack.
But yeah, you're the advocate of naked grocery stores.
She definitely didn't say grocery stores.
No,
She said in her car.
Driving around.
Okay.
I want to go for a cruise and get some air.
But are you an advocate to let the puppies out for grocery
Walmart?
stores? Yeah.
No.
I feel like if you're going in somewhere, it still needs to be shirt, shoes, service,
Yeah.
Pants. You have to have pants on too.
Gotta have pants on.
I feel like you're ready to get older, and it's just going to be one of the moments where you've just had enough, and they'll be like, "Ma'am, what are you doing?" You'll be like, "Fuck off. I'm letting him breathe."
I didn't feel like wearing a fucking shirt today.
Oh, no.
You get to be my age, you just don't want to wear a shirt. It's fine.
And as they're carrying you out of there with handcuffs, you'll be like, "I said it was fine."
Like you guys just wanted to touch my boobs.
Are you gonna be a crazy old person?
I have a feeling that
I'm a crazy normal person.
Well, that's besides the point.
That's just a quick. I don't want to be a crazy old person, but with the way society is shaping me, I probably will be.
Shaping you. I mean, you already want to drive around with your boobs out, so that's step one.
I never said I wanted to. I said I would like
the right to.
Yeah. Equal
rights.
gender equality. Y'all could drive around with your shirt off. I'm gonna be able to drive around with my shirt off.
Not that I do.
And I wouldn't either, but I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Okay, well, I grew up in like a small town country area, and dudes drove around with their shirts
And people
off.
were like, yeah!
Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Dead the hats and everything.
Yep.
I mean,
y'all have never even been near a farm. Fuck off with the cowboy hats.
They got the hook on their ball cap and everything.
Ugh.
The fishing hook.
do they gun shooting?
They hop out of their lifted F-250 with their cut-off shorts and their boots.
Their boobs.
Boots. With a T.
Oh. That was close.
He's still stuck on the boobs thing.
That was close. I thought that was the topic. That's my bad.
Boobs on the brain this time.
It happens.
Anyways.
It's like base setting.
Sometimes it happens.
I just think about boobs. I understand.
Sometimes you do.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about them until the story started.
I brought that up weeks ago when I got pulled over, okay?
But like, I don't pay attention.
That's because you're never in the chat.
I looked at it, and then I'm
yeah.
in a lot of chats right now, sir.
Oh my god! Ooh, look at you! We got a badass.
Giant slut.
Billy badass, thank you.
Okay. I agree with what Flame said.
Me too.
I'm okay. I mean, you can call me. That's fine.
Did you even hear what he said?
Giant slut. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. Again.
I mean, whatever.
Confirmed.
That cool. Yeah, cool.
That's a pot kettle thing going. I think.
Hot kettle.
Wait.
Pot kettle.
Oh.
Between you two?
Travis calls me a slut all the time.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, you're not about to drag me into this.
No.
I will throw some hands.
No. Sit back down.
Y'all about to fucking catch these hands. You ain't gonna like it.
Just sit back down. Think about.
I will whoop your ass.
Think about letting the puppies out. It's fine.
The puppies. Well, that's not gonna make me happy either, because I can't.
Damn. Well, at your house you can.
Yeah, at my house. Well, I mean,
It's just like, this does make me feel better.
I was gonna say I have all my windows and curtains and stuff open, but let's be honest, I don't actually give a fuck. If somebody's looking in my window, you're a fucking pervert. I'm in my house. Let me walk around naked.
Nah, you should probably have the windows closed, the drapes closed if you're walking around naked.
But why?
No.
But why?
Why?
You're in your fucking house. Those neighbors can
my
fuck
house.
off. Yeah, those neighbors can fuck off.
If you're walking close enough to my fucking windows, you're walking too close.
Maybe you should put those fucking binoculars down, bitch.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie. It's
I'm
awful.
just saying, I've lived with roommates for so long, so I couldn't walk around naked because one of them was a girl, so I could have whatever. But then the other one was her boyfriend, and I'd be like, we're not doing a threesome here. So
I want no part of you.
I couldn't walk around naked, and now that I live alone, there's so much freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm not gonna have that freedom taken away from me by my fucking neighbors if they can't keep their eyes to themselves. Living alone has really changed me.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's yeah.
I've changed.
I really have. I don't like people anymore. I don't like.
Oh, people are the worst. Trust me. I deal with enough of them with my job, and people are the fucking worst.
I go to work and deal with people.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you deal with them too, for sure. But like I guess with dental, but I deal with people that can't even afford dental. It's just like the worst of worst people.
Oh, half the people that I work with, they can't afford it either. Their insurance pays for it.
They come in with no teeth. They're just like, "What can you do for me?"
Yeah, and we're like, at this point, nothing. Your kid's teeth are blown out. Blown to shit. Good try, though.
Good job. You're just like, what can you do? Get the fuck out.
You did your best, and your best was shit.
Let's hope you don't fuck up their permanent teeth.
I have a bad feeling it's gonna. They're gonna. Sorry.
Oh, it's like it's gonna what? All right, what's the next topic?
All right, I got a story for you guys. It's about a stimulus check.
Oh shit!
Oh, stimulate me.
All right.
Don't ever say those words again.
So this story comes from Marksville, Louisiana.
Ooh,
Not Florida this time. They're really close, but it's not Florida.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
You tried.
Continue.
It was shit.
I
but you
did
tried.
my best. Continue.
It's gators and stuff.
Dude, I was in Louisiana, and every day we were driving to the shipyard, and there was these huge like culverts on the side of the road, and we saw gators get out like at least once a week, just jumping into them.
Told ya. Shut up, Travis.
Terrifying.
Anyways.
Them things will eat you.
Why'd you tell me to shut up?
Oh.
What the fuck
Anyway.
happened? What the fuck?
Fire marshals in Louisiana said a man set his mother's shed on fire out of anger for not receiving his federal stimulus check.
Her she shed?
Yeah, her she shed.
Not her fucking she shed.
Yeah, definitely her she shed.
My she shed's on fire. Is that covered? I get it.
Apparently it's not covered if it's arson.
Oh, well, probably not.
Hate to see.
But it gets worse. Marvin Smith Jr., age 51, got in a dispute with his mother over the federal payout before the arson happened Friday.
About what?
It's not even covered if somebody else arsons your fucking shed.
I actually don't know.
I mean, come
I
on.
would feel like if you're not doing the arsoning, it should count.
Yeah, kind of like this is bullshit.
A 51-year-old man set his mother's shed on fire because he didn't get a stimulus check?
Because they had an argument about it, yeah.
And this is Florida?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm used to Florida, man. I'm sorry.
I know. He's pretty close to Florida.
He switched it up on me. I wasn't ready.
Shut up.
I wasn't ready. Hey! Okay.
Gators. Anyway.
This hostility.
Was that the story?
That was the story. That's pretty much it.
Oh.
So did nothing came from it?
More information.
Let
Get
me
his
look.
stimulus check?
In prison.
Oh, 'cause he went to jail for arson.
I mean, sometimes you get your stimulus check in prison. That'll help you out.
Well,
Yeah.
they're arresting everybody now, so.
Yeah.
Do prisoners get
Oh, if you see this picture of this guy, yeah, there's a reason he's 51, living with mama.
Hey, don't never mind. You don't even have to
You're not
prejudge this
51.
man. I'm not 51.
You're getting up
I had
there.
21 years, so.
Oof.
You probably might be okay.
He burned down her she shed. Ha! Called it. Wow, I didn't even.
Yeah, that was a different article. That wasn't the article I was reading.
Yeah, but still. Hamburg, Louisiana.
Makes
Did
me
not yet
makes me
receive the
hungry.
Stimulus check to some disbursement from the Internal Revenue Service amid the coronavirus. Allegedly lit his mom's she shed on fire. Wow.
I thought that said illegally lit. I'm like, at what point is
Oh,
it
he
legal?
definitely illegally lit the thing on fire.
At what point is it legal?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Got it.
Man.
We made it through that.
Here we go. Learned that Smith got in an argument with his mother over the stimulus check status. Witnesses' statements indicated Smith was inside the shed the moments before the smoke started. So it's not saying what they were arguing about.
It said that he hadn't gotten his yet.
Yeah.
Upset that he had not yet.
So he's mad that his mom got a stimulus check. Probably like, I want your stimulus check. She'd be like, that's mine. And he'd be like, I'm going to light your she shed on fire.
And then he promptly lit the shed on
and then she was like, no, you're not. He's like, you better fucking watch me. And then he walked out there and did it.
Are we getting another
That's what happened. I don't know if we're getting another one or not.
Did it pass in the House or whatever?
So there was a $3 trillion stimulus bill passed in Congress, and then it got to the Senate, and they're like, "Oh no, the federal debt! We can't do this. Not enough businesses are fleecing the United States people who are paying taxes. So
why did they talk like
it didn't
George?
get approved.
Why did they talk like George Washington?
Because they're all old and useless.
I'm saying, hey, you calling George Washington useless? He chopped down a cherry tree.
Man,
He did not actually chop down.
Someone did.
That was a lie.
Well, someone did it.
Oh, for sure.
I could have got another TV. Man.
You just have a
dual screen. She ends up looking like the fucking battle center, like the FBI or some shit. She's got like 6 screens.
We get 4 stimulus checks or just line TVs throughout our house.
Yeah. Sure thing.
You got
that
it.
visual was glorious.
No, if we got another stimulus check, I would actually save this one for my cruise.
Yeah, let's get on the plague boat.
Listen, supposed to go on a cruise in November.
And it's not looking too good. You should probably just vote.
I really am worried because, like, if somebody on the boat gets corona, they're not going to let us off, and I'm going to be stuck on there.
Yes.
I'm going to be pissed.
I would not.
Yeah, but the second spike will happen by freaking mid next month, so you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, I wouldn't go on a cruise ever because I watched Titanic, but I wouldn't go on a cruise right now, definitely.
I've seen the Titanic and the Poseidon and Carnival Cruise. The company themselves are just villains. They're literal like story villains.
Mm-hmm.
Any ship that's registered in the Caymans to avoid taxes can fuck right the fuck off.
Listen, it wasn't my idea. It was my friend's idea, and they're like, "Oh no, you're going," and I'm like,
you should beat them to death.
That's when you hit them with the fuck I am.
Well, I think
fuck I will.
I think my ticket was already paid for.
The fuck it is. Well, pay it for someone else. You can't force you to go.
If the coronavirus comes back like really bad around that
will.
time, I'm not going.
Well,
it
yeah.
will. It'll come back sooner than that.
I'm not gonna put myself on a fucking boat with other
Don't
people.
say that. I need sports back, Flame.
Between the riots and all the other bullshit going on, there's no fucking way we don't get a second spike.
I need sports. I don't even care anymore. I don't even need a crowd. Give me something to watch.
I know. I understand.
Just give me something to watch. I don't even need a crowd. Fuck them.
I'm just hitting you with them hot truths.
I know. They don't even show the crowd like 90% of the time. I don't need you.
See,
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
but I won't be.
With all of the riots, not all those people are wearing masks, and when they do, they get ripped off.
And then pepper sprayed in the face.
Yeah, it's not just everywhere. It's not just one place either. It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Literally everywhere, and I'm like, okay, is Corona over? Are we safe from that?
No. This will exacerbate the problem, but this is the coronavirus just revealed actual issues we had as a society. And we just get to watch it all crumble around us. It's nice.
There were already more positive cases and stuff with places opening up again.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Because we don't have systems in place to deal with stuff like this.
Whatever.
We just sit here and just wait for sweet, sweet death.
Not that I want to go back into another lockdown or anything, because that was stupid, but I just would like an excuse not to go on the cruise. I was like, why can't we go to a beach or something normal for a vacation, or, you know?
Like, even when a ticket is paid for you, like, did you say I want to go? Like, just because they bought you a ticket, that's not your obligation to fucking go. Like, I didn't ask you to do that.
Well, I was on the fence in the beginning. I was like, okay, sure, yeah, cruise. I've never been on one. It'd be an experience. But then the more I talked to people that had been on cruises, they're like, oh, you get, seasick. And that had been a thought in my mind before. But they're like, yeah, seasick is the worst, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
well, there's no escape once you're on the boat. So unless you've been on boats before, you don't know until you start experiencing it.
Yeah, and they're like, well, you could just get those patches that you put behind your ear and whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that, but if that happens, I'm not getting the drink pass because I'm not going to be drunk and have seasickness.
Yeah, I get really bad motion sickness for like everything. So yeah, I'm never going on a cruise.
See, and my friend, she gets motion sickness, and I'm like, why the fuck do you want to be on a cruise when you get motion sickness? She doesn't even like roller coasters. Mm-hmm. And I can't imagine a cruise is like a roller coaster. Like
what?
I don't like roller coasters either. I don't think my motion sickness is that bad. I don't think it would agree with me.
See, I love roller coasters, but like I just don't want to get seasick.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy roller coasters, but I think they're going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I never have that thought when I'm on them.
Until you're dead.
Oh my god. That's not even a thing.
Dying on a... I'm pretty sure it is.
People die all the time.
I'm pretty sure it is. You don't just get to make up your own stats.
Okay.
You don't get to... Nobody's died. What about these people? No, it didn't happen.
What, were they doing something stupid on the roller coaster?
I think, wasn't there one... No, there's been like roller coaster malfunctions and stuff.
Yeah, they malfunction if they're not maintained properly.
Well, all the roller coasters I've been on have been maintained
I
properly.
mean, yeah, there was the one kid that went by the do not enter fence to get his hat and his head came off. I mean, that's probably his fault. But...
Probably.
Yeah, bro, you could have got another hat.
Yeah, okay, it's probably his fault. Rest in peace. It's probably his fault.
There was also a person that got up out of their seat while the roller coaster was moving and tried to switch seats.
Yeah, probably his fault. Did he fly out?
How?
Because they're stupid.
Because the ones here, like you're not escaping once they lock. But it's Busch Gardens, so they're probably more safety concerned.
Well, if it was like a tiny person that can slip out of those little things, like the...
Whoa!
I've told this cat repeatedly, don't get on the fucking screen. So she just knocked down 3 of my Pokemon and my keyboard off my computer.
I thought you died. I thought I was gonna have to get in the vehicle and drive.
and that's on having a cat.
The other one knows better because she's not a dumb bitch. Like, literally put these stuffed animals up here so that the fucking cat doesn't jump up. Well, they're just here because they're cute. But it's supposed to discourage this behavior.
It's like, quote unquote, it's supposed to discourage them. Actually, I just think they're pretty cute.
Cats
they are
do
adorable.
what the fuck they want.
So this bitch, here's my other complaint with this cat. So you know the little door thingies on the back of the door that make it so the door doesn't slam against the wall?
Yeah, they play with them.
Sure.
She just wants to fucking play with them at fucking midnight. Yeah.
Oh
So I've now
God.
removed every spring in my house because I just cannot have this.
What toys do you have?
I have like 4 of those rolly ball things. I've got one of those catnip. I've got a unicorn thing with like catnip in it, and she's got a tree in my bedroom. So I don't know why she's fucking with the things.
Well, see, that wouldn't bother me because I'm a heavy sleeper, so that woun't bother me.
I am an extraordinarily light sleeper, which is probably why I'm always tired.
That's because you're paranoid.
Well, you know, PTSD's a motherfucker.
Get a laser light?
I mean, you know how it is.
Oh, if I had a laser, that'd be glorious.
You should get a laser light and then probably some other little toys. Well, it doesn't matter if she's not staying with you. So.
Yeah, and my other cat doesn't really give a shit. So.
My cats are spoiled and they have pretty much everything. So don't listen to me.
Well, I think you got anything else?
I got nothing that's relevant now.
He's got a lot.
5 weeks ago, I had something.
That would carry us. Yeah, that would carry us to 2 hours. So we'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Flame Wheel, do you know your spiel?
Yes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel and you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Bye.
If you made it this far, good job.
Good job. Bye,
Proud of
guys.
you.
Good on ya.
Watch me